as well. The rotates will take quite a while, so these players need to find the frags as they push forward, and they're gonna do it with the crossfire. Now they're known to be there, but look at this. The side swipe is just way too much to deal with. KDO, or Chaos, I should say, able to just do so much from the side.
All right, Ships. They're coming in with a cheeky little triple to start things off, and somehow, even though they walked into the crossfire, as you mentioned, this has come back to just Neelan. I am surprised we've ended up at this point, and can the in-game leader manage to turn the tide here, sneaking his way back through. Ships is already holding onto the crossbeam. Might have missed the timing slightly. Never mind. Okay, yeah, Ships is here.
For SKADE, we take a look. They obviously have weaponry advantage, but on a map like Inferno, these weapons can be very, very dangerous.
And he's got stuck on a fence, so he's just going to have to wait back while the rest of his team is spamming shots through. There goes KDO, and he's found himself another couple. The man is just king of the pistols at this point. Finally, Norbert chimes in to help him on the cross. And who would have known that there was actually an investment in this round for SKADE? Because other than Denny Slaw, they achieve absolutely nothing. Oh, Kios, this is very risky. He's dead. I'm surprised that this was the plan, especially with him going through alone. Like, he had 3 other players at the top of Banana. Now, the T should know this. At this stage, I really don't...
They've got another kill. I feel like this is only going to...
Right here. Even though you could probably make an educated guess if you're SKADE, but yep, he's been forced out of position. Still gets the kill into Denny, though. And yeah, Norbert's done the job. Easy cleanup. Fantastic work from him individually.
This round would have worked. I think that was a really silly play, but this one here, if they spot Norbert, if they kill him especially, so he's already fighting, he falls back, he's now making noise on long, throwing a flash out. He's making sure they know he's... Why did he swing? The whole point was...
What a beast. Whoa, we're going to go pushing into the site. Ships is just like the hardest carry I think I've seen in a while. Like a tasty couple of deke shots. Now there's going to be 2 players remaining. One with the UMP, the other with an AWP. Like,
Tom, his teammate had just flashed, and he didn't peek on the flash because he knew his job was to hide. But then Neelan, for some reason, a demon possessed his body. And just any way they could have played that worse. Like, genuinely. If he doesn't peek, if he waits a second longer to peek, if he peeks with his teammate on the flash, if they just don't peek there instead of crossfire, the only other 4 options that they could have went for, aside from maybe Norbert mollying his teammate out of that corner, that could not have been more ridiculous. But KDO, he's been good. He's been the savior, but he doesn't get anything done this time. Just the 1 kill. Neelan got to pull it back, and they haven't checked him this time. And he doesn't run out in the open and tell them he's there. That's the big difference. But now he's in a 1v2. Bomb down. He's got control. Swings on the headshot angle. This guy's a lunatic, but it's working out. A 1 versus 1. Trying to pull it all the way back, and he gets it done. Makes up for the previous round with a 3K. The AKs, they've already been done dirty by some nades, but look at this position. Denny Slaw, he is playing an aggressive game, jumping up on top of those sandbags. They've caused rotates, and indeed they have. 2 players towards B, so A is that little bit weaker, and they try to make up for that with KDO pushing up apps. That's not going to work, though, because Ships is there, quickly finding a headshot and leaving just the solo defender of Norbert to try and find what is at least 3 kills to make it doable on the retake, which he cannot even get the first off. So it's a save, basically. Has to be.
So what I've learned from their A-site defense so far, it's actually been some of the other players who have been a little bit more disappointed with. I think that we've seen a fair few rounds where Neelan's gone down in slightly silly positions or just caught Iron Matcher in control. But 6-5. It's been a sort of... Whoa, okay. So I was going to say, it's been a bit of a week to have the AWP back into most hands, but very little to no utility behind it. And Neelan, again, they're playing the same angle as last round, but this time, it works.
Whoa, hold on. Take a look at Ships. He's just pushed up on A. He's shot on the side. Never mind. KDO. He's just picked up a nice little double pushing out a boiler, leaving oxygen.
Yeah, I wouldn't be holding my breath, considering he's only got himself 3 kills so far.
On the CT side, where I have no doubt they'll also feel more comfortable. So I don't know. I feel like those...
So, yeah, I think especially in the online era, this map has become more T-sided. So for K23, they're actually going to be very happy with this. Again, KDO.
It's so much easier now for Nealon. All he's got to do is drop the bomb. They still haven't pushed. They've lost the round. Oh
what are they doing?
What the fizzle sticks that I just watched. It's cost him a little bit of his health. Deep smoke, chaos, has the flash around the corner, has the kill easily, and that's nice banana control now for K23. Position where they try to bait the players, and Nealon just swings randomly, gives away his position and dies. That's my call. That's my guess. But they might not get a chance, not if KDO and Chaos keep on taking these kills. Now, hold on. Does Nealon actually tuck in? No, he swings, but it works, because that actually works as a crossfire then with his teammate. So they've used the setup as intended. I don't believe it, Tom.
Yeah, great performance from him. Now, they pushed into a stack, but the stack is actually staying hidden. I quite like this. Ships again, trying to do damage in the pistol, but he's not going to get anything. It's Denny Slaw to get one. And even though they had 3 players hidden in a crossfire setup, somehow this pistol's ended in a 4v1.
Those parry match odds are starting to make sense to me a little bit more now. Not looking pretty. Not looking pretty at all. Oxygen got to pull off a 1v4, and again, he's not been hot this game. But then again, I don't think anyone can really pull off this kind of a clutch consistently. And there you go.
In favor of 43, but in this case, I guess the heavy lifting's already done. Nice shot from Duplicate, though. That would be Kios.
Which the T's, all out of the mollies. For the CTs, they're happy for the T's to just push in. I'll let them through. Oh my god, spamming through the smoke, through the wall, dealing damage. It's still down to a 3v3. SKADE still need to pull this one back. Look at the HP, though. Nealon, KDO, both one hit with Eagle. 2 for Mal. As they come up through Banana, he's stuck out in the open. Nealon not able to get a thing done. Mal comes in to help, but he can't get it either. And now KDO in a 1v3 with a MAC-10 in hand. This guy's been insane so far, but that's a little bit too much to ask. Well, disappointing. But it goes back again. The force buys.
I'm not... See, it's one of those things where it's like, you can tell it's coming. Just, I don't know why.
He's looking to grab himself some MP9 frags, and he's hearing the player down below. He knows he's coming out. Execution style. Grabs a kill, swings for more, but he's dealt with.
If you're his team coming through, Molotov's going down. Smoke may even hold him out of the round. The spam through gets nothing. It is Norbert on that entry, and that should be round over. Like, Duplicate's trying to spam through the smokes, but the bomb will cross, and the remaining couple of players probably just going to have to save.
Tom, why is it, do you think, that it seems to be
Counter-Strike as we do in Valorant?
That's very true. That is very true. Icebox is like the Vertigo of Valorant for now.
No, because initial stages of that map where like the spawn, it was the A site spawn, the fact that the T's could get there quicker than the CTs. Down the smoke, I don't know. I would have waited. I don't think that smoke's really helping them too much. Ships, I mentioned his Mag 7 ace that we saw previously. Not enough players for him to do that here. And also, peeking out of library with a Mag 7 shouldn't work. Somehow he's still alive. Not for long, though. Oh! Did he just take the head clean off the guy in pit? KDO is like, I don't know what he's had for breakfast, but maybe he's put some, like, insert energy drink sponsor here into his cereal. And somehow he's managed to bring this back into a winnable position.
You know it. Well, Oxygen's been dealt with. He's been started.
They are in a decent position here to close out Inferno. No holes in these walls, but there is a hole in Duplicate's head.
That's something going on.
Oxygen is going to find the trade from Pit. The bomb in the meantime has gone back towards Banana, and Ships is on the cross. They're not going to smoke it. They are mad. Nealon's actually going to go down because of it, and Dennis Law's just railing them off with the AWP. Now, they've gone back towards the A site, but there's a bigger problem at hand. Rainwake, he's in a good position, but somehow KDO knew. Now, he's done enough damage that this should be an easy-peasy kill for Mo, and he will at least get that one, but he has to go running onto the site, and this is intelligent. There is a man already waiting. Ships, he's just got to walk out, take a little gander. Is he going to go for the knife? No, he'll just finish him off with the...
14-8. K23. Close to victory. They're being pushed the full distance, but hold on. The mid-trade actually goes really well. They hear Oxygen dropping into pit. KDO swinging, but he doesn't get it done. The trade's going to take a while. That smoke's actually saved Oxygen's life, but not for long. He's dealt with right afterwards. The 2 versus 3, the retake. SKADE need to go for this. They need to win it. They're smoked off, though. Duplicate spraying through nade. Not going to land because they've planted safe.
Point with what I've seen from SKADE, like, again, even like the players I was highlighting earlier who were doing okay, like Ships has fallen off quite heavily.
I have to say, just oh, hold on, the Max 7 in the hands of Ships,
yes!
and he does it again, a double, and it leaves.
I think it's from maybe the operation drops. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter because he's not going to have it anymore. It has been taken away. There's no cobble cases anymore, so it is only getting rarer and rarer by the day.
True.
Duplicate,
With more players.
a Molotov, smoke, and a flashbang. No HEs, unfortunately, but that's not really going to matter too much because they're going to go walking into the open arms of Denny, who is just shutting them down, leaving them just safe. But in fact, they're not even sure what they're doing. One goes forward, one goes back, and I think they might even die off the time here. 2 seconds, 1 second. That's the timer gone. If he dies here, he gets no money. Neelan, and he's dead. No dollars in the bank for Neelan. So I currently have a green Nova
Apple.
with a Zontaris. Yeah, it's a beautiful skin.
Fantastic.
I'm never selling that. It's worth nothing, but I'm never selling it. CT side in this map, though, they have started to get very for me. I don't want to sit here for a minute watching you do nothing. I imagine they're going to take a peek here, but there's no way that they're going to get that kill onto Oxygen. That's such an easy pick for him to take, and almost gets the second one. Neelan at least with the trade, but I got I don't know what it's called. I can probably log into my Steam account and have a look. But it's like, it's the one that looks like it has the EIS, like, Deagle better than Mac 10, which I can kind of understand, but it'd be better to sort of set his teammates up. They've gone in for a battle into mid. Cadio, he's just hit his 30 bomb. It's taken him a bit longer than maybe we would have expected, but he might have just turned back on for this round. Nade's going to dunk another player out, but still going to leave us in a 3v3. Denny's just fighting, almost using that AWP as a shotgun, and Ships is just like, I would help, but there's a smoke in the way, and I couldn't possibly go anywhere near. Still, though, a 2v2 scenario, a possibility for K23 to close out a map they should have done a long time ago. Ships not able to connect, taking some damage, but now it's left all onto Kios. A 1 versus 2 situation to take this, and Ships is going to deagle him out somehow. I don't know how we've ended up here, Mitch. It's been 7 rounds in a row for SKADE to bring us to threatening them, but, you know, sometimes you have to sit down your teammates, show them who's boss. Boost also coming in, and he's going to fall back, understandably so. Get away from the edge of that smoke. And already, Denny Slaw is going to put another into the grave. They've got the spot of the boost, which finds them a kill. The smoke that has gone down. What is that?
Well, SKADE means very little outside of the top 10, really, doesn't it? But, I mean, even then, it can be shaky.
Duplicate. Got a mammoth task ahead of him, and this time it's not going to go too well. So it seems like K23 are finally going to break the trend of losing in a row. Unless somehow Brainwaker does something absolutely ridiculous. Although maybe there's a chance he catches the bomb. Oxygen not going to quite get there in time. And I don't know what Bo just did, but it was through a wall and through a smoke. So I'm going to assume it was world-class BS. Neelan.
Neelan in full effect. Especially because you win a round and then you take a save. Such a terrible system to put down. The Molly to force back from the car, but they'll expect now for the push to come through. And he's been naded to death. Duplicate tried to fall back.
Not the start that they were looking for, but it seems like K23 have finally started to make a little bit of a comeback. Hideo, I think he's going to be too slow to get any sort of as the only defender. Now, he needs 2. Like, that's the minimum. If he gets 2 kills here, that's okay. First goes his way, second as well, and still has an opportunity to fall back, reposition. Mo trying to clear him, Oxygen doing everything, and even going to get himself the quad. What a round from Oxygen.
Behind on the flank. SKADE currently completely unaware of that possibility, but the flash is so good. Mo was blinded for about 7 minutes. Oh man, that is a blanket rush. They just completely overwhelm it. Flashes everywhere, nades down. Nothing that the K23 defense could do. They're all blind by the time they died. And nasty little flank by Rain as well. They just pretty much put a bow on the round. Unless Neelan's got it in the tank.
Oh, he's got this. He wins these.
Oh, here we
Neelan,
go.
big brain. Picked up the AWP, no scope, killed his opponent. Almost did. He's gonna peek onto ships. He's got this. What a clutch from Neelan. It's gonna be 8. Used up every single grenade bar, single flashbang. So it's gonna be a pretty difficult take. Mo, though, actually given an opportunity to slowly take a kill. Ships has just gone ham, however. 2 kills back in response. Mo left alone on the site. The rotation is coming, and actually, they've not really pressured him. They've not taken this control. They've given him time to take the shot. That's the last thing you want to do, but it seems like he's caught napping, and